Got it.
Okay. So the first thing that we're going to be focusing on is from semi-supine, you're just going to take a few breaths, breathing in through the nose, and as you breathe out, just extend the breath out like a sigh as you lengthen through the back body. So breathing in through the nose, and as you exhale, lengthen out through the back body, invite weight into the feet, and exhale through the mouth. So you're starting to connect to the core. I want you to do another 3 of those, breathing in, and as you breathe out, lengthen through the back body. Almost feel at the end of the exhale, there's a little lift of the pelvis off the floor. So taking 2 more. And the next time you take that movement, you're actually going to lengthen forward through the spine on the exhale. And then as you inhale, taking the shins, the thighs and the knees forward and trying to take length through the front body as you lift up into bridge pose, sliding the chest up to the chin, stretching out the lower back. Hold it there. Each time you breathe out, reignite the connection of your feet to the floor, reaching into all 4 corners of the feet. After the next inhale, as you breathe out, you're peeling down upper, middle and lower back, all the way down, extending out, lengthening to the floor. Once you've got there, you're going to slide the right knee into the chest, clasp the hands around the shin, and extend the left leg out along the floor. Reaching into the heel of the left foot, so the toes are pointing to the ceiling. We're going into osteopath twist. So take the right foot onto the left thigh, slide the right arm out in line with the shoulder, and as you exhale, turn and twist to the left. So we're going to be doing quite a few twists. So tuck that left hip under, take that lovely osteopath movement. And if you want to add on a sliding of the right arm down towards the bottom and a lifting of the left heel towards the hand, just for that first touch of quad lengthener. It's called cat's tail. Also get a lovely stretch at the back of the shoulder joint on the right side. So slide that right shoulder blade down the back. So from this position, either still holding on to the left ankle or releasing it, whichever works for you. You're going to take the right foot around the top of the left leg. So you're going to bring it onto your spine, let go of the left foot, and come into eye of the needle position. So crossing the outer right ankle onto the left thigh. From there, gently invite both legs to the chest. Wrap the hands around the back of the left thigh, threading the hands between the gap between the legs, drawing the legs in towards the chest. So you're really stretching out into that outer right buttock, and you can use the right elbow to help you do that. From here, place the left foot to the floor. Now, what I would like you to do here, take the arms back out to shoulder height. And as you exhale, you're going to invite the weight into the little toe side of the left foot and allow the legs to move to the left, both legs in this eye of the needle position. So keep inviting weight into the little toe side of the left foot until you're fully on that little toe side, and you can release the right foot to the floor. Once you've got it to the floor, reach into the little toe side of the right foot. And that will really lengthen that right knee up to the sky. Hold it there for a couple of breaths. Now soften both the shoulder blades down the back. Breathe in, slide the legs all the way back to the center. And then undo that right leg, stretch it out along the floor and slide the left knee into the chest. Ready for osteopath twist. Left foot goes onto the right thigh. Slide the left arm out in line with the shoulder. Slide the left shoulder blade down the back and twist over to the right. Seeing if you can tuck that right hip under to get that real release down the back of that left shoulder blade so that you're on the top of the shoulder blade. From there, slide the left hand down towards the bottom and slide the right heel up to meet the left hand. Cat's tail. So just activating into the front of the left rotator cuff by sliding the left shoulder blade down the back. And then from that position, after a few breaths, you're going to take the outer left ankle in front of the right thigh and slide back onto your back. Both arms released down the side of the body. Flex into that left foot, and as you exhale, slide the legs into the chest. Maybe you can thread the arms through between the legs, clasping around the right thigh and using the left elbow to draw that left knee out to the side. Once you've held that for a few moments, slide the right foot to the floor, take the arms back out to shoulder height, and invite the weight into the little toe side of the right foot so that you can allow the legs, both legs, to move over to the right. Once you're there, invite the weight as well into the little toe side of the left foot. Keep that momentum, that length coming into the outer left buttock. Keep sliding the shoulder blades down the back. Reaching through the fingertips and the palms of the hands, so you're lengthening the arms and shoulders. And then from there, inhale, invite the weight from the little toe side of the right foot all the way back, across the foot. And then undo the left leg, slide the left leg out. This time, both legs and both arms extend. So full body stretch. And then you're just going to do that side to side movement where you reach into the ball of the right foot or the toes of the right foot and the right fingers. And you extend the right side and shorten the left. And then change sides. So you're climbing the cosmic ladder. Couple of times to each side. Getting that movement through the side hips. And you can even add in the next time you extend through the left side, just pick up the left wrist with the right hand, take a side stretch. And then change sides. From there, release the arms all the way out to the side, slide the feet back to semi-supine, and then slide both knees back into the chest. Have a little rock from side to side and eventually end up rocking over onto all fours. So come into cat position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. So you'll know this well. So we're going to fast track taking dropped cat first. So that means you keep the stability in the middle body. You release the head and neck, but you keep the legs and the arms strong. From drop cat, you're going to move all the way into angry cat, breathing out. So lift up the front body to the back body, keep the chin to the chest, keep pressing down through the tops of the toes. Take a breath there, and then as you exhale, slide the bottom all the way back to the heels and drop the forehead to the floor. As you inhale, roll the imaginary marble along the floor. When the ears get to the level of the thumbs, draw the elbows in, slide the shoulder blades down the back, and lift the top chest into up facing cat, leading with the nipples. From there, lift up with the belly, so you've got a neutral spine, and then drop the cat again. Like a hammock, making a hammock of your spine. Head and neck released. From there, angry cat, exhale. From angry cat, take a breath. On the next exhale, bottom to heels. Drop the forehead to the floor. And then roll the imaginary marble. Draw the elbows into the side ribs. Lift up facing cat. And then from here, neutralize the cat. This time though, tucking the toes under, slide the bottom to the heels and walk the arms forward so that you can come into downward facing dog. When you're ready, downward dog. Having a little walk through the heels. And then we're moving into standing from here. So I'm going to get you to walk the hands back to the feet so that you're releasing into a forward fold, rib cage to thighs, head and neck released. Now what I want you to do from this position is just let the arms reach out behind you. So the fingers are more or less in line with the knees. Imagine that you're reaching back really strongly with the arms. It'll knit the rib cage together and encourage you to start to lengthen the legs a little bit without locking the knees out. Breathe in, and as you exhale, do that again. Feel that you're sucking up through the inner thighs into the groin area. Head and neck still released. So it's going to release the lower back a little bit. From there, bend the knees. Take the chest to lift upwards, bring the fingertips to the floor. Ardha Uttanasana. And then bring the hands onto the thighs. So I've got my thumbs inside the thighs and my fingers outside of the thighs. My chest is lifting and my nipples are forward. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my right knee forward, going to bring my left hand onto my left sit bone. This is the best I can do for your twist in your golf position. Right knee goes forward, left bottom lifts up into the hand, and you've got a twist to the left. It's quite a high twist, nipples are lifting. My right arm is extended. Okay, I'm going to release and change sides. So I'm going to change my hands, bring my left hand to the front of the left leg, and I'm going to twist over to the right, trying to lift my right sit bone up into my right hand that's on the glute. Try and keep the knee moving in line with the two middle toes. That's the standing knee, the left knee. Okay, I want you to do twice more, side to side. So you're going to do 4 more. So recreating that movement, keep lifting the nipples even in the twist, sliding the shoulder blades down the back, and opening the top chest. Okay, the last one now, to the right. And then from there, come back to the center. Swing the arms out behind you as if you're doing like a chair pose. Well, you are going to do that. Chair pose, reaches the arms up alongside of the ears. And then opens the arms into car arms. Just like this. Keep the chest lifted, keep the lower belly engaged. And then from there, back to the center, all the way to standing. And as you exhale, release the arms back down to the sides of the hips. Give the shoulders a little shrug. Okay, so that would be the first bit. And if you've only got time to do that, that's great. The next ones we're going to do are little extras. You'll recognize some of them. So I'm going to adjust my chair. Jackie, you could do this on the sofa. So I'm going to stand in front of the chair. I want to bring some hamstring in here. So my feet are parallel, bending into my knees. I'm going to lift my right knee to the chest. And then I'm going to slide the heel out onto the chair. Lovely job. Now you could use your golf golf stick, whatever it is, or you could bring the hands behind the head, or you could hold a strap. I'm just doing hands behind the head here. So I'm reaching into my right heel. I'm going to take a little dip, extending my chest forward a little bit, and then I'm going to spin to the right on the hamstring stretch. Inhale to the center. Spin to the right for 2. Center. Spin for 3. Good. Center. Spin for 4. Excellent. Back to the center. Release the arms. Slide that right foot back to the chair. So I've got my knee bent. And I'm back on the chair. Now I'm going to turn around. So I'm going to keep my right foot on the chair. I'm going to spin around and then I'm going to tip over onto the top of my foot. So now I'm doing a quad stretch. Okay. So from there, I can bend into my front leg and stretch my quad and my front hip. That's it. And then inhale to lift for 1. So maybe take that left foot forward a little bit more, Paul. That's it. This is number 3. And this is number 4. Hold it. Keep the chest lifting. Keep the rib cage knitting, lifting the lower pubics. And then step off the chair. Woo, love it. Okay, changing sides. Address the chair, lift the left knee. Slide the left heel out, hamstring. Good. Okay, this time let's imagine you are holding your strap. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to twist to the left. And then the center. Twist to the left. Center, 2 more. To the left. center to the left, center, release the arms. So slide the left foot back so it's on the chair. Maybe step the right foot back a little bit more before you turn away from the chair to come onto the top of the foot. Then you're going to go hamstring, quad. Bending the front knee. Now again, if you want to get more out of the quad, take a masculine from the waist down. So slightly slide the tail under. Chest stays lifted. Good job. 2 more. Okay, and then step off the chair. Ground into the feet, Tadasana. Maybe a couple of shoulder rolls. And then from there, last movement on the chair. You're just going to do what I call the airport stretch. You don't necessarily need a chair. You can do it on the wall. But you're going to reach the bottom in line with so the bottom's going to be on top of the heels. You're lengthening through the spine. The head and neck are releasing down between the arms. Not too far down though. So you've got that lovely stretch into the back of the neck, the back of the shoulders. Holding that. And then from there, walking the feet a bit closer to the chair or the wall, bringing the elbows onto the chair or the wall, and dropping the head down between the elbows as you bring the hands into prayer position. You can soften the knees at any point to make sure that the heels are in line with the bottom. So point the fingertips up to the sky. So really releasing back of the neck. You could even touch the thumbs to the back, the nape of the neck. Deep breaths. And then from there, ease off. Come back into standing. I'm just shifting my chair out of the way. So I undenied about whether to put this in. Again, it depends on time. If you've got time, you've got the recording, you can stop at any point. Clasp the hands behind the head. Soften the knees. Draw the elbows towards each other. Knit the ribcage together. And then take that roll down all the way to the floor. Stretching out with the whole of the spine. Down to the floor and then into squat if you can. Heel lifted squat. And then from there, walk the hands back behind you so that your feet are out in front. Feet to the floor, chest lifted. So all we're going to do here is just that final little twist. So you're going to take the arms out in front. As you exhale, you're going to bring the front body to the back body, drop the chin to the chest. You're just going to stretch out that protraction of the shoulder. Ready as the arms go forward. Inhale, take the arms wide, chest comes through. And as you exhale, roll through the feet, inviting weight into the big toe side of the right foot, the little toe side of the left foot, and turn to the left. Keep turning until the left arm goes behind the back and the right arm is outside of the left leg. You could even take the gaze the right knee. Keep the chest lifted.
We're looking over the right shoulder.
Looking over the right shoulder, yeah. So you've just got that little bit of neck ease. And then take the gaze back over the left shoulder, reach the arms back up to center, reach the legs back through to center, change sides. So front body releases to back body, especially notice the protraction of the shoulder blades. Really reaching the hands forward. And then try and draw the fingernails backwards. So you're stretching out the wrists as you bring the arms out to shoulder height. And then turn and twist to the right without using the arms if possible. And then eventually bring the right hand behind, the left hand outside of the right knee. And then take the gaze over the left shoulder to look down towards the left knee. So this is probably quite a long movement, but as I say, you can pick and choose which bits you want to do. Inhale from here, take the gaze back over the right shoulder, and then pick the arms up, ease back to the center. From here, back onto all fours. I'm just going to get you just to do the wrists a little bit. So all I'm going to get you to do is roll over the little finger side of the left hand, so you're on the back of the wrist. Then you're going to spin on the back of the wrist, bending into the left elbow, so that you can move from the wrist into the shoulder, just to move the shoulder, move the wrist. So you're doing a couple of rotations. And then releasing back onto the left hand and changing sides. So spin onto the right, back of the right hand through the little finger, spin around on the back of the hand, moving the wrist, moving the shoulder. And then from there, as we know, as you come back onto the hands, kneeling is very important. So come to kneel, clasp the hands forward, reach through the wrists, and then slide the arms up alongside of the ears, inner elbows towards each other, lengthening through the shoulders. And then exhaling, releasing the arms down to the side. Okay, well done. I'm just going to stop this recording.